Hello, friend. I'm Hope, and I'm really glad you're here today. Welcome to English with Hope, a calm space for your mind and your heart. In this channel, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to rush. Here, we learn English slowly. We listen to English gently. No pressure, no stress. And here, you are not alone. Wherever you are in the world, I'm right here with you. So relax your shoulders, take a slow breath, and let's begin. We often wake up in the morning feeling a bit tired or heavy. We look at our daily tasks, our jobs, and our goals. And we think that life is constantly demanding too much from us. It feels like every good thing requires our energy, our time, or our comfort. But there is a very grounded reality we need to look at together. Everything in this life has a cost, and that is not a punishment. When you want to build a healthy body, you have to spend your energy at the gym. When you want a deep relationship, you have to give up some of your personal time. You are not losing your freedom when a choice requires something from you. You are simply participating in a natural, ordinary rule of life. When we stop fighting the fact that everything has a price, a wonderful change happens. We stop feeling like victims of a difficult world, and we begin to see that paying a price is how we buy the things that truly matter to us. By sitting down with me today, you are choosing to step away from the busy rush of your day. You are giving yourself a quiet moment to think about your life with absolute clarity. Today, we are not going to talk about abstract ideas or distant philosophies. We are going to look at the very real choices you make every single day. You will see exactly how to look at the cost of your goals without feeling frustrated. We will discover how to stop spending your energy on things that do not bring you peace. This conversation will help you find a practical, clear mindset to face your responsibilities. Think of this time as a simple, comfortable space to organize your thoughts. Together, we will learn how to make conscious, deliberate choices that belong completely to you. Let us walk forward into this calm exploration with a clear mind, ready to look at our lives honestly. A few years ago, I found myself sitting at my desk late at night. The room was completely quiet, and the clock on the wall showed it was past midnight. I was working on a project that I really cared about, but I felt completely exhausted. My neck was stiff. My eyes were burning from looking at the screen, and I could feel a strong wave of frustration rising inside me. I remember looking at my messy desk and feeling angry at how hard everything seemed to be. I kept thinking, why does it have to take so much out of me just to do something good? Why can't success, or even just peace of mind, come without this heavy feeling of tiredness? I stood up and walked to the kitchen to pour a simple glass of water. As I stood there in the quiet kitchen, I looked at my hands and I took a deep breath. I realized that I was looking at my life completely wrong. The fatigue I felt wasn't a punishment from a cruel world. It was the natural price for building something that mattered to me. If I wanted a quiet space to share ideas with the world, I had to pay for it. with my evening hours. No one was forcing me to sit at that desk. I had chosen to be there. That small realization in the kitchen completely changed my perspective on hard work. I stopped feeling like a victim of my own schedule. When we accept that everything has a cost, we stop fighting reality and we start owning our choices. How do we find peace when we finally accept that everything costs something, even the good things? When we think about the good things in life, we often think they should be free. We think love, peace, health, and success should just come to us if we are good people. But the truth is, even the most beautiful parts of life carry a very real price tag. Think about a deep, loving relationship that lasts for many years. It brings incredible joy, safety, and comfort to your days. But it also costs your pride, your time, and your absolute patience. You have to give up your need to be right all the time. During a disagreement, you have to spend your energy listening when you are tired after work. The same is true for a peaceful, quiet mind. Inner peace costs the comfort of overthinking, complaining, and blaming others. You have to pay for your peace by letting go of old arguments and control. When we fight this reality, we spend our lives feeling angry and cheated. We feel like life is unfair because we have to work hard for our happiness. But when you accept that even the good things have a cost, the anger just goes away. You stop expecting a free ride and you start looking at the price with a calm smile. You realize that paying the price is not a loss, it is an active investment in your own life. This understanding opens a beautiful door to a life of true appreciation and deep satisfaction. In what ways do we pay for the wrong things without noticing our precious peace slipping away? We often lose our peace not because we are lazy, but because we are paying for things we do not actually want. Every single day, we spend our precious energy without looking at the receipt. Think about the hours you spend scrolling through social media or worrying about what a stranger thinks of you. You might think that action is free because it does not cost money from your wallet, but it costs your focus, your mood, and your quiet confidence for the rest of the day. Or think about staying in a toxic friendship or a job that makes you feel completely miserable. You stay because it feels safe or because you are afraid of change. But you are paying for that safety with your self-respect and your mental health. We buy things we do not need to impress people we do not like, paying with our long hours of hard labor. We say yes to invitations we want to say no to, paying with our resting time. We do this so quietly, so automatically, that we do not even notice our peace slipping away. It is like having a small hole in your pocket where all your money falls out while you walk. But once you open your eyes to this pattern, you gain an incredible amount of power. You can look at a dramatic argument or a useless distraction and say, "That is too expensive for me." You begin to save your energy for the things that actually give you life and joy. Why is real freedom found in choosing your price? rather than wasting your life trying to avoid it. Many people spend their entire lives trying to find a way to avoid paying any price at all. They look for shortcuts, quick money, easy relationships, and instant happiness. They think that freedom means having no responsibilities and no costs. But trying to avoid the price of life is actually the most expensive mistake you can make. When you avoid the cost of exercising, you pay with a weak and tired body later in life. When you avoid the cost of honest conversations, you pay with lonely, superficial relationships. When you avoid the cost of studying or learning a skill, you pay with limited choices in your career. You cannot escape the payment. You can only choose when and how you pay it. Real freedom does not mean living a life with zero costs. Real freedom means looking at the options in front of you and consciously choosing which price you want to pay. It is choosing the sweat of a good workout over the long-term pain of a weak body. It is choosing the temporary discomfort of honesty over the heavy weight of a lie. When you choose your price deliberately, you become the true master of your own destiny. You stand firmly on your own 2 feet, knowing exactly why you are making sacrifices. How does looking at the invisible price tag of your choices help you step into true, quiet confidence? Imagine walking into a store where nothing has a price tag on it. You would feel confused, anxious, and hesitant to take anything to the counter. This is exactly how many people live their lives every single day. They make choices without looking at the invisible price tag attached to them. They accept a promotion at work without realizing it costs their weekends with their children. They start a new hobby without realizing it requires your evening rest. When the bill arrives in the form of stress or exhaustion, they feel shocked and upset. But when you develop the habit of looking for the invisible price tag first, everything changes. Before you say yes to a new project, you ask yourself what it will cost your daily routine. Before you buy a bigger house, you look at the extra hours of work required to pay for it. This simple habit creates a deep, quiet confidence inside your heart. You are no longer surprised by life, and you are no longer running around trying to fix sudden problems. You make decisions with your eyes wide open, knowing you can afford the choice you are making. This clarity gives you a beautiful sense of control and stability in a noisy world. Where does our resentment disappear to when we stop asking for an easy life and start looking for a meaningful one? Resentment is a very heavy emotion that eats away at our happiness from the inside out. It grows when we believe we are victims, and when we think life should be easier than it is. We look at others and think they have it easy, while we have to carry a heavy load. But when you stop asking for an easy life, something truly wonderful happens to your heart. You stop wishing for a world where everything is free, simple, and effortless. Instead, you start looking for a life that is full of meaning, purpose, and deep connection. When your life has real meaning, the costs no longer feel like a heavy burden. The long hours you spend caring for a sick family member do not make you bitter because you love them. The tired muscles you feel after building a small business do not make you complain because you are proud of your work. Your resentment completely disappears because you realize the cost is what makes the achievement valuable. If a diamond were as common as a regular stone on the street, no one would treasure it. The things we value most are beautiful precisely because they demand our whole hearts and our true effort. By embracing this truth, you open your eyes to a life filled with deep satisfaction and endless possibility. Now that we have looked at the deeper meaning of these invisible exchanges, let us talk about how to live this truth every day. We do not need to make massive, stressful changes to our lives to find this inner balance. Instead, we can bring 3 very simple, quiet micro-habits into our ordinary routines. These habits will help you protect your energy and make choices with a peaceful heart. The first habit is a simple practice called the energy audit. Every evening, before you go to sleep, take just 2 minutes to sit quietly on the edge of your bed. Look back at your day and ask yourself where your energy went. Did you spend it on an argument at work? Or did you spend it working on a project you love? Did you spend it worrying about the news? Or did you spend it laughing with a good friend? Do not judge yourself or feel guilty about what you find. During this quiet review, simply look at the balance sheet of your day and say to yourself, I spent my energy there, and I accept it. If you feel you spent it on the wrong things, gently promise yourself to make a different choice tomorrow. This practice stops your energy from leaking away in the dark, and it puts you back in control. The second habit is called the deliberate trade-off. We often make the mistake of saying yes to new things without thinking about what we must give up in return. From now on, whenever someone asks you for a favor, or whenever you want to start a new task, pause for 3 seconds. Take a breath and consciously say to yourself, if I say yes to this, what am I saying no to? If you choose to stay late at work, you are choosing to say no to a quiet dinner at home. If you choose to watch television for 3 hours, you are choosing to say no to reading that book on your nightstand. There is no wrong answer, as long as the choice belongs completely to you. By making this trade-off visible, you stop feeling like a victim of a busy schedule. You become a conscious buyer in the market of life, choosing exactly what is worth your time. The third habit is the gift of attention. In our modern world, we try to pay for everything with divided focus. We talk to our families while looking at our phones, or we try to relax while thinking about our jobs. This means we are paying a price but never actually enjoying what we bought. To practice this habit, choose just 10 minutes every single day to give your absolute, undivided attention to one thing. It could be sitting with your child, listening to your partner, cooking a simple meal, or even just drinking a warm cup of tea. Turn your phone completely off and place it in another room. Be entirely present in that small sliver of time, letting the rest of the world fade away. you will quickly see that 10 minutes of pure attention is worth more than hours of distracted time. It allows you to fully receive the beauty of the present moment without any waste. We have traveled a beautiful path together today, reflecting on the simple truth that nothing is free in life. We looked at how our daily tiredness and frustration often come from fighting this natural rule. But we also discovered that when we stop running from the price tag, we find our true power. We learned that even the best things like love, deep peace, and good health require us to invest our whole hearts. We saw how easy it is to spend our precious energy on the wrong things without even noticing. And most importantly, we realized that true freedom is not about living a life with zero costs. It is about standing tall, looking at your choices, and proudly deciding exactly what you want to pay for. As you move forward into the rest of your week, carry this calm clarity with you like a quiet light. Do not wish for an easier life or a path that demands nothing from your character. Instead, look for a life that is so beautiful, so meaningful, and so full of love that you pay its price with a smile. Trust your own strength. Take things one single day at a time, and remember to move at your own unique pace. You are fully capable of building a life that is worth every ounce of your energy, your time, and your devotion. And if something in this lesson resonated with you, I would be truly grateful if you chose to support the channel with a like and subscribe. Your support means far more than numbers on a screen. It helps these lessons reach people who may need them, and it allows this small community of learners to continue growing together. Thank you for being here and for sharing this journey with me. Goodbye for now, friend.